Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj. In the last episode, I took a beating in the Nightshade, but I did find some Promethean, and I have since been out and mined one of the deposits there. You notice we found these two like really old POIs, like Alpha 5 or something. I don't know when they were from. This one had some crazy old constructor in it. I need to go back and get that anyway. But I have solved my Promethean shortage problem for the time being, so I'm not desperate for that at the moment. What I need to do is I need to carry on with the story mission, but that radar station is heavily defended. For those of you that remember the last time I took that on in the Nightshade with 2 rocket launchers, and I took a few hits, but they did no damage. They did no damage because there was a bug in the experimental version where POIs just didn't do any damage to player ships and stuff. So I've heard other people on the forums say that the rocket towers around that base did severe damage, in fact killed their SVs and things like that. So the Nightshade here, I don't think would survive a direct engagement with that POI, with the rocket towers that will be around it. I mean, I can go and scout it, but likelihood is it will be surrounding these defense stations that will have rockets on them, and one of those rockets could do significant damage to the Nightshade, maybe even destroy it. And the problem is that there's not only just the rockets over there, there's drones. And the last episode, those drones with rockets seemed to be able to hit me quite well. They actually took out a fuel tank, if you remember. So I don't know if the drones now have homing rockets as well, but yeah, there's some stuff going on there. So what I have decided to do is is I've put a tank, a hover tank of mine in the faction. This is Demon Mark 1. It's a level 10 hover tank. It doesn't have anything special in it. It's literally all it's got are minigun turrets and Gatling. Now I can replace some of the minigun turrets with rocket turrets. The point is, though, this thing is pretty damn heavily armoured. Now, the Sathium is the only problem, but I do have that combat steel, and I have the MS Titan, which is made of pure combat steel, in front of me. So I think I can chuck a lot of that combat steel into the factory here, and actually tick off a lot of these requirements. So let's go with the hardened steel blocks first of all. Let's see how much they take. Well, bang! There you go. There's the Sathium requirement. So that's good. So we've got Sathium, that's fine. The rest I could do quite easily. I got this thing working on some large Promethean packs at the moment, but there's iron, there's the copper, and there's the silicon. Now silicon is a problem. I do have a fair bit of it for the time being. Did mine out a bunch of copper as well. That's not a lot there, but I did mine some out. The silicon, there isn't a lot of silicon around at all. Let's see. There you go. So I think there is going to be a bit of a silicon shortage soon. There's that, and that's about that. Actually, a bit more copper required. So I should have this tank fairly soonish. There we go. Start production. 31 minutes. It's not too bad. So I'll let that click away. Let's see if we can unlock the rocket turrets. Unless I've already done that. There's the rocket turrets. I've got no way of fueling any plasma or anything like that. So let me just create, unlock also the clone chamber. Now part of hover vessels. You can have your own clone chamber and medic station within hover vessels. They can be a little actual proper mobile bases now. I think Elion are really trying to bring back the hover vessel as a required vehicle, because usually you would just need your SV and that would be it. But they have upgraded the POIs, now have these missile turrets, and I believe they have artillery turrets on some of them, although I haven't come across any of those yet. It'll be interesting when I do. Now let's put on 4 of those, because that's the most we can have on there. And also we need some missiles, which are these 135mm H missiles. Now these take the magnesium powder. I have 226 magnesium powder, which I have managed to scrounge from places because there are no magnesium deposits here. So this is all This all come from POIs or supply boxes and stuff. So we're going to need a lot. There's output 70 there, so let's go for 50 sets of that. Should be enough. We'll have the 15 mil as well of the miniguns. And what I'll do is I'll leave the miniguns on the front, and I'll put the rocket turrets behind. And just under these armor things here, I don't know if you can see where my mouse is there. Just under these are the Gatling cannons, and they're sort of well armored there. This thing survives pretty nicely, and it is loosely based on the Crusader design with the double prongs coming out. So while that's cooking, what else can we do? Well, what we can do, I did actually go and take that iron deposit and that copper deposit out with the old miner yesterday off camera. What I want to do is I want to go to the moon, but I don't have an EVA boost. So I don't see much point in going to the moon. The other thing, because I want to go to the moon in order to get pentaxid, so that I can warp and maybe get some neodymium from one of these. But I can't go outside. I can't go outside to mine the pentaxid. I'll freeze to death. So there are two options. I can get another SV that has an interior to it and some oxygen flow, so I can stand in that and use my drone to mine stuff. Or I press on with a story, try and kill that, and hope there's an EVA boost in there or in the next phase of the story. What I need, now that I have solved, for the time being, my energy crisis, is I need to solve my food crisis. So I've been building some blocks, and I've been storing some grow plots and other blocks and stuff like that. And I got some grow plant lights stacked up, ready to go. I do need a ventilator and some O2 tanks. So what I need to do is expand the base. That's what I need to do. So what I was going to do is go here. No, there, there. I want to build a garden, a grow area. I want to build it out this way, not so high that it blocks them off, but high enough, obviously, that you can that it's a decent greenhouse. Let me just take you through the plans for the base. So, what I'm going to do on top of this building here that I'm stood on will be an SV landing pad. I'll build some stairs down around so I can get into that door there. This pad here will expand out to here, all the way along, maybe even around the back there as well. This whole area here is going to become a hangar bay, and on top of that is going to be a large CV landing pad. I'm going to build a control tower, observation tower, up from this here, up to about here-ish. I'm going to get rid of that tower. I'm going to build 4 new towers in each corner of the base, roughly. On this end is going to be a warehouse that expands around the back here. And this is going to be our water production area and the greenhouse here as well. And then, you know, the furnaces will go in here where they're currently planned to go. So that's the plan. I don't know if that makes any sense for me just pointing at areas on the screen, but hopefully as I build it out, it will start to make a little bit more sense. So we're going to start with building this out, and I'm going to have to move these water generators, but there's a rock there. Rock drill. Please stand by. Oh yeah, I've got a T2 drill, which is great. So build this out, and I'm going to build it to about there, I think. So what I do want this base to eventually be is like a compound style fortress type thing. I want to be able to really kind of look after itself. So this is going to be my little water production area in here. Actually, no. This is going to be my water production area because, like I said, I don't want anything blocking these solar panels. So this will be just normal flat ground. Right, so there's the little water table thing there. That's all I need there. So these things, I could just pick them up and grab the auto loot out of that. It's so much quicker than trying to take everything out and put it back in again. So these things can go nicely in here again, sort of nicely. Yeah, base is just off kilter of south, otherwise that would have been perfect, but never mind. Let's power them back up again, get them going again. There we go. Right, so they're fine. So what I was going to do is I was going to just bring this up a bit about here. I'll have to figure out that corridor later, so that might be interesting. That corridor I might see, because that, to have a roof on that is going to obscure this solar panel. So I might see if I can use glass mainly, bring that out. Anyway, build that across, build that across. So the garden's going to be 1 block higher than everything else here. So, but what I can do is I can start building this up. Let's fall down that tiny little gap there. Start building that up. And then let's get some glass in here to bit of beautification. Let's use these sort of radiant slopes. Whoops. Did not mean to put that there. The only problem with these is they don't let you drag the block along. So like with the single block ones, they let you drag them along, but anything above that you have to manually place one at a time, which is fine, it's just annoying. Let's bring you up, and this is going to be my outer wall here, so I'll bring that along. I have to get rid of these trees, but I'll do that later. But this will be, say, that high all the way around. I might need to make it a little bit higher to compensate for the ground shape, but we'll see. I'm just gonna, I don't know if this is going to be stable or not. Yeah, it's already starting to pop blocks. I do find that, weirdly, like it'll randomly just pop a block for no reason. It sounds dodgy, doesn't it? Pop a block. But you know what I mean. Like, I need to get rid of some of these and replace them with these, or maybe even these on their ends, because then we've got a little shelf to walk along. When are they not? Drones are on the way. Placing them sort of piecemeal so that they don't all just collapse on themselves. So what I need to do now is build a back wall to this so that there's something to support them. Get a half block. Can't really see. How random is that? I mean, I don't understand why it does this. But that block was completely supported. There's no reason for it to drop. I'm finding a bit of a struggle using this structure integrity at the moment. It's making it difficult to see. There we go. So there we go. What we've achieved there is we've created ourselves a little water farm, and it's nice and bright and open, and it hasn't obscured these solar panels, so they still get the full sun when it's up. It's great. The solar panels are working really well. We've got about 40% I haven't had to put fuel in the base for ages, so that doesn't seem to go down beyond 30% now, which is great. So that's worked really well. So this is the difficult bit here. So what I want to do, I mean, we can already see there's a bit of shadow casting there, but that might be because the sun's there and it's actually this wall that's blocking it. Not really much we can do about that, but what we can do is use, we can't use that one, we'll have to use a vertical block. That. It's a question of where to put the stairs, I guess. This might look a bit claustrophobic on the face of it, I guess. So I want this to sort of blend in a bit. May as well use full blocks. Let's see why not. This is the problem. I keep coming across this where you have these two blocks meet somewhere along the way. This one. There we go. Not too bad. So we've got this funny little area here though. I'll leave it for now. We might think of something to do, but that is our water, and now we can merge this into the greenhouse basically. So we'll continue to bring this out and this out, and we can make it bigger later if we need to. I think it'll be plenty big enough for now. Thank you. I've been worried there for a sec, cannon turret. So we are going to need to just fill this in with at least one block of concrete, I think. And we might need to mine out. No? Oh. Oh dear, I put a half block under the ground here. God damn it. Ooh, half blocks. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Right. Full blocks, please. Right, there we go. So this forms the basis of our... This is where the grow plots will be. Okay. So when you're building a farm, what you need to make sure is when you put a grow plot down, that's one block. Then there's a block for the plant, and then there's the block for the grow light, and then it's the ceiling. All right. So these half blocks here. So what's that? That's grow plot, plant, grow light. So these half blocks here have completely screwed me over. I shouldn't have done that. What I can do, however, is just build this along. Have another, basically a pathway along the edge. And use this one to level it off. I need you. No, I need... who do I need? That one. There we go. Square that off. Need some support here. Maybe there. Like that. It's a greenhouse after all, so we want lots of light. We don't need it, technically, not necessary, but we want lots of light anyway. So I'm going to put glass around the edges, and I don't think I've got enough glass here to do this. There's 11 left. Just move my ass. There's 3 glass blocks left. Okay, not too bad. That's good. That's good. Another support there. So grow plant, grow light. So we need one more above, which is fine. We can use inverse. Like that work? Kind of need that there, but then that's already melding with the outside, so it's a difficult shape to make. Yeah, it's going to be that one, but it's going to look a bit weird. It'll look weird on that side, it'll look fine on the rest of the way around. Just got to remember as well, we don't need the grow lights on every single plot. What we could have that like that. It's not a problem, providing we put a grow light on the block there, that equivalent block there, then it will cover everywhere we need it to cover and it'll be fine. So I do want some skylights in here, but I'm conscious of the fact that this row and that row will be our grow light rows. So for those, we need to put some blocks. All the way along. Getting a bit green. Oh great, there's radiator fog sweeping in. Good job we're not trying to grow anything right now. Oh wait, shooting out here. More drones keep coming. Alright, I heard a block drop. I have no idea which one it was. I didn't see it. So, oh right, there it is. Why? Why? Just random, no reason. Really? So yeah, there's that bug, which is hilarious. It's really good, really good. We love it. Okay, so those are where our grow lights will be along this sort of column here, and then I can put glass in here. What I can do as well, if I wanted to, is take them out and put half blocks in, and then there'd be less of an impression in the roof. But let's see. How much glass blocks do we have? I don't think we have a lot. Let's auto-organize this. auto group everything. And you're cracking on. You've got the rockets and the things already. That's good. Window blocks. Let's create another 20 of those. I've got 5. Oh wow! Check the rads, man. Crikey. Some radiation sweeping in. So let's swap one of my insulation boosts out. I had the insulation boost to stop me from overheating in the radiation zones. I got radiation boosts, fortunately. I need to make some doors. I think I have some doors, actually. I need to make them. Right, I got 5 of these window blocks, which is good, actually, because you can use these massive ones. Take up 4 blocks space, but 5 won't be enough. And they also weigh a ton. So they break everything. Damn it. Okay, fine. It's difficult having a garden this big. No problem. What we can do... Well, there goes those Windows blocks as well, I guess. Nightmare. What we can do is... we'll just use these bottom slope paths as support for the glass blocks that we're going to get. Okay, could do this side first. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Problem is as well that it's difficult to see what the structural integrity on glass is, but we can see it in the centre there. We can't put much weight on there, so what we might need to do as well is run a line of blocks along the edge here, just for something else for this glass to stick to, basically. So it's not completely unsupported on 2 of the 3 sides, 4 sides. Right. Take this out. So much nicer with a T2 drill. Digging just doesn't take forever now. Right, let's see if this is big enough for the grow plots. Or we need more. I think we'll need more. No food. Oh, we're going to need a lot more grow plots. But it's fine, because I sealed the bottom, and then when I seal the sides and the top, we'll be able to use the what grow plots we have, and then just get more as we need to. So what I need here is to seal. This will carry on. I mean, this will go into the warehouse bit. Or will it? No, I can get into the warehouse from the other way. Let's dead end this. Like that. So apart from some glass that we need. Let's see one of these ration packs. There we go. Can I rotate that? There we go. Nice smooth edges. It's all good. So we'll have that full in no time. I need to put some stairs and a door here, and a door here, and a door probably into the garden as well, just to keep it all nice and secure. So, we don't need the big doors, let's use these ones. There's the stair blocks. Alright, There we go. So let's put a door here. Seriously, drones. Shut off. What's wrong with you? There we go. Alright. Oh, we do need a ventilator block, don't we? I'm building one. I forgot to take it into consideration into the build of the thing. Right. Got some O2 tanks as well. We need to place them. And we're starting to get some glass. Good. Good. It's all happening. It's all coming together. Where should I put my vent? Just right in the middle. I'm going to put it here, I think. Put the vent there. That'll be alright. I mean, it'll be right above a plant. It'll probably freeze that plant to death. These stairs go down into our little water generation area. I like this glass. I like this window. It's nice. And O2 tanks is what we need to place. And the O2 tanks are going to go in here. What the bloody hell? It's all kicking off out here. All kicking off. There we go. There's our O2 tanks. And I'll put some more armor on this wall actually. Double layer it, so if I get shot in the wall, I don't just lose my O2 tank straight away. There's a warehouse going to be there, so that'll be armored enough. Through that padding, that'll be fine. Right. Actually, you also need to make some air. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Oxygen bottles. Yeah, right there. There we go. 16 panes of glass. Let's see if we can hang these up. Seal this garden off. We can actually start farming. There's one. Now, is this going to collapse again? Structure integrity is getting redder and redder. Actually, that's supporting. Ah, goddamn. Goddamn. There we go. We're airtight. We are airtight. That's good. There's a greenhouse, right? We just need to put some of the grow lights up now. So, what did we say? We said this one here, which is right there. Yep. And this one here, right there. There we go. And we should be able to 1, 2, and then on the third, 1, 2, on the third. And we need more grow lights. No problem. Really, our wonderful assistant here has produced 20 grow lights. 4 more panes of glass, which I don't need anymore, but that's fine. Let's place these down. And the more grow lights you have, the more power they use, obviously. So you do want to space them out as much as possible, really. Alright. So I'm going to leave that as now until I can make more grow plots. I don't see much point in putting any more down that are going to use more power. So we're already... We're still at 3%, but 22% battery. Hopefully we won't run out of battery. with these grow lights in place. I could put 6 more. Let's put 6 more fuel. Blueprint production finished. There we go, guys. Did run out of O2. More O2. There we go. Right. %. Boom! We're gonna have some O2, man. There we go. That's fine. That's good. That's good. It didn't use a whole lot. So what do we got? We got a tin of food. Great, thanks. Spice. We need spice. Sprouts. More than anything, we need spice. Sprouts. They seem to be the thing that's just everything uses spice. We got space carver, which is natural stimulant. I'm not too fussed about that. Grain. We need some rock dust in here in order to make nutrient solution. Don't have a massive amount of stone dust. Take what I can. There we go. Now we can make nutrient solution. Now we can make some sprouts. Excellent. Spice sprout. That one there. 2 spice. So I need to go out and find some spice. But let's make the ones that we can. Large eggplant. What is eggplant? Vegetables. That's cool. Can make that. Alien honey. So I want vegetables, fruit, spice, corn. Corn is fine. So let's make. We've got 2 corn already. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to make. So let's make. We've got 9 wheat. So 4. Jesus, we'll make 2 of those then. Make 2 of those and make as many. Should we go with durians, pumpkins, eggplant? I've never used the eggplants before. They use 4. They use 4. So there's no difference which one you choose. They're all going to be vegetables. Let's go with eggplant. I'm going to need some fiber as well. And that should be it. Apart from the spice, we need the spice. Anyway, the blueprint finished. Let me show you this thing to you. Span that out. There she is. Let me just grab the rockets and turrets and I'll take you around. Need to put some lights in here one day as well. Right, rockets. Let's grab some of that power. Some of that O2. I don't think I'll need to put it in there, but may as well fully arm and fuel it. Here we go. Here's the Demon 1. Yeah, sorry, it's night time. But I'll hopefully be able to get a good idea. So the idea behind this tank is that enemy turrets will try and shoot these Gatling cannons. If you're pointing the tank directly at the enemy, the first target that the enemy turrets will target are these Gatling. And they've got a bit of armor plating around them. They won't last a huge amount of time if you just sit it there in front of something. But hopefully they'll last long enough between the 4 of them that the turrets on the back here will be able to finish off whatever's shooting you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 4 minigun turrets off and put 4 rockets on instead. And be careful to set these rockets to target basically only base structures like turrets and things like that, because if you get close you'll get the Xerax patrols, and you don't want these rockets really wasted on the Xerax patrols. You'd much rather that the Gatling turret on the top dealt with the Xerax patrols rather than these rocket turrets. It would just be a waste of rocket ammo. Let's see, I might be able to modify this to get these Gatling cannons back on somewhere. I could probably expand those blocks down and put them there on the side. I'll think about it. But yeah, let's have a look inside. Inside's fairly standard. You've got all your important stuff in the back here. So yeah, don't expose the back. I've got some passenger seats in here. I might take these out to put in a clone chamber and stuff. Behind these walls here are the fuel tanks and stuff. So there is really not a lot of room to maneuver. But you've got your cockpit, dead center, armor locker, and O2 stations either side of it. A couple of fridges in here as well. Ammo boxes either side. Cores there. So yeah, that's the Demon 1. It did pretty well actually in a PvP scenario as well. I mean, that's without the enemy knowing anything about it. If you come at it with an SV, you can pretty much take it out in one hit with a well-placed shot right at the top here. But this wasn't necessarily designed to be a really kick-ass tank. It's a mid-range. It's pretty cheap, as you saw. So it's not going to be perfect against anything. But the point is, it will be good enough and strong enough to take down the Xenu. Oh, that's 350. Yeah, the Xenu radar station over here. It'll be more than capable of taking that on. That's the plan. So that will be the next episode. For today, that's it. We've spawned in our tank. Let's turn it off because it's running at the moment. Yep. We've updated the base a bit. We're going to actually start growing some crops. Got some oxygen in place. So we're actually going to start seeing this base expand now a fair bit, and especially as more resources, I can get more resources in. I'm going to be starting to building this up more and more grow plots as we build them or find them out there in the world. But hopefully my food crisis will now be over. My power crisis is over. Food crisis is over. I'm going to take that radar station in the next episode. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time, because that's going to be a pretty action-packed episode. Alright, until then, take care. Bye-bye.